Now, one of the greatest obligations upon a parent is to protect his offspring, his children, from hellfire. And this is a must, this is not a recommendation. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, "O you who believe, ward off from yourselves and your families a fire whose fuel is men and stones, over which are appointed angels, stem and severe, who disobey not from executing the commands they receive from Allah, but do that which they are commanded." So this is your obligation. And unfortunately, if you look at the deteriorating situation of the Muslims, you will find that rarely you will find Muslims abiding by this instruction. Seriously speaking, we take the best care of our children when it comes to health, when it comes to education, when it comes to feeding. And that's why obesity is one of the highest rates among Muslims. A young child, 5-6 years, and he's like 200 pounds. He cannot move. What is this? He doesn't need to learn how to swim. You put him in a swimming pool, he floats. That's one of the advantages of being obese. But this is wrong. Where is the agility? Where is the strength? Where is the... Why? Because I feed him well. I clothe him well. I choose the best for him. What about his prayer? The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wassalam, order your children to pray when they're 7 and spank them when they're 10. How is your child's prayer for Fajr prayer? Do you wake him up for Fajr? Sheikh, you wake him up. It's 5:18 or 5:20 in the morning. It's very early, and the school is maybe 8 or 9 o'clock here, I don't know. And he will not have enough time to sleep. But you have to wake him up for Fajr. Sheikh, he's young. He's 36 years old. Inshallah, in the future he will grow up. Wallahi, I know people 36, 40, 50 years, and they don't pray Fajr. And I see a lot of the parents looking down, says, I don't know. How many of you pray Fajr on time? Sheikh, I want my son to be Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim. Okay, well, let's look at his father. No, his father is Abu Jahl, maybe. Yeah. Why? Wallah, Sheikh, I did not have time to learn about Islam. And you know, I work from 9 to 5 and I do this and that. But my son, inshallah, would be a good Muslim and practicing individual. Ya akhi, you are his father. The Prophet says, alayhi salam, every newborn is born on the fitrah. And his father either makes him a Jew, Christian, or fire worshipper. This is your influence. You have to lead by example. But most of us, they say, the problems we live today are the cause of the previous generation. And it will be solved, insha'Allah, by the next generation. So what is your role? What is your role? If the problem you live in today is the last generation, our parents, and it will be solved by our children, okay, what is our role? We're just watching, Sheikh, living the American dream, living the Emirates dream, the Saudi dream, as if we have dream. It's all nightmares. We don't have dreams anymore. Our dreams is our aspiration for Jannah. This is what we want. We have been living on earth for too long. And the longer we live, we think, alhamdulillah, khalas, we're closer to Jannah. But when we do the calculation, we find that we are getting further and further. Long ago, people used to work hard so that when they come to the age of retirement, they spend the rest of their life near Mecca, near Medina, worshipping Allah, reading Quran, doing hifz, mashallah. Nowadays, when you reach the age of the retirement, you don't want to retire. And if you retire and you want to pray Fajr, you've been living 60 years and not praying Fajr on time. Do you think you're going to change now? You can't. And this is why it is our duty to feel humble, submissive, humiliated to Allah, express our poverty to guide us before it is too late.